As we continue our series marking the U.S. Army's 250th year, our Jonathan Masaki shares the story of a Vietnam veteran from Hawaii who found a way to help others after the war.
Lester Higa knew it was only a matter of time before he would be drafted and sent to Vietnam. In the late 1960s, the Vietnam conflict had been going on for more than a decade when Higa found himself at Fort Derussy.
That day, there was about 30 of us that were inducted. Pretty heavy levy for that year. And Marine Corps took 3 of us. The rest of us went to the Army.
Higa was sent to Fort Sill, Oklahoma to learn how to fire the big guns and to serve as a member in the court of the King of the Battle, also known as Field Artillery.
Once training was completed, all of us draftees were assigned to Vietnam.
Next came the long journey overseas on a military aircraft. Higa remembers the day so well when he and his fellow artillerymen arrived in country.
So when I got to Vietnam, and everybody will tell you the same thing, when the door opens, the humidity and the heat just hits you, and it's just, you know, and the smell there. I mean, diesel oil and, you know, whatever else is in the air. I mean, it just hits you and you go, wow, this is really it.
He soon found himself about 85 miles northwest of Saigon, now known as Ho Chi Minh City. Almost immediately, as a young non-commissioned officer, or NCO, his leadership skills were put to the test.
The battalion had tasked every firing battery to provide a forward observer team to go with infantry units because they were short of manpower.
The higher-ranking NCOs wanted to send the most junior soldier, but they were conflicted since the soldier's wife was about to give birth back in the U.S.
I felt a little compassion for him, and I said, I was 3rd in seniority in the section. So I said, well, I walked in, I said, listen, I'll volunteer. And they said, okay, it's settled.
After he got home, Higa, like so many other Vietnam veterans, did not receive a warm welcome when he returned to the United States.
And nobody thanked me. Nobody tied any yellow ribbons around a tree, except my immediate family.
He says he kept it all in for years until finally his anger was getting the best of him. That's when he reached out for help and talked to a counselor.
And I talked for about 2 hours. And I just talked and talked and talked. And she must not have said more than 4 words the whole time. And then when I was finished, I felt better.
That was a huge turning point for Higa. He let go of the bitterness, and the emotional healing began as he reached out to other veterans and listened to their stories.
When the term Brothers in Arms comes up, it accents the bonding that we went through.
Higa says he is proud of his time in uniform and to this day still keeps in touch with 4 of his buddies. They talk every Sunday, something they have done for the past 20 years.
The experience was so great that it's something that I will never forget, never leave this life ever forgetting it.
And may we never forget you, Sergeant Higa, as a grateful nation thanks you for your service to this country. Jonathan Masaki, Hawaii News Now.